afternoon and welcome to Robes, Riffs, and Coffee. This is the afternoon edition of Robes, Riffs, and Coffee because, well, I'm still in my robe. I got my makeup on today, and I am drinking coffee, which is frightening at this time. I'm recovering from a cold, so I apologize for all the sniffles. But welcome to Robes, Riffs, and Coffee. Let's talk about something meaningful. What I want to talk about today is, have you ever just felt like somebody totally screwed you and it's disappointing? And sometimes it just makes you want to quit and it makes you rethink what your goals are and what it is that you're doing. I've had that happen, and I just had this happen to a really dear friend. And she's so amazing, and this is the part that I want to point out. She's so amazing because she chooses, what happened was really shitty and unnecessary, because somebody that she wanted to work with made a decision that their goals and visions were no longer in alignment. But instead of just having that conversation, she just kind of in the final hour bowed out of a commitment, which is really horrible because it causes problems for everybody involved. And most importantly, my friend who I love. So what do we do about stuff like that? Because we've all had stuff like this happen, and it's so easy to just get ragey and hate someone and not feel like you want to forgive them. And well, this is what she does. She's so amazing. First, she can always put herself in the shoes of the other person, so she can see their perspective. Now, while she may have not handled it that way, she can see their perspective, and that takes a lot of the heat off. You know, it takes the heat off because we're able to imagine what another person is going through or why they would make such a decision, and even relate it to maybe something that you've gone through, so that you can relate to it. But she takes it a step further by just, she's got boundaries. So the relationship's over, and she would no longer do business with this person anymore because a boundary needed to be put in place. So that second thing is boundaries. So number one is, putting yourself in their shoes. And number two is creating boundaries. If what they did just does not fit in with the way that you do things, with what your expectations are, with what your visions are, with the way that you think people should treat, how you want people to treat you, then you probably aren't going to do business with them again. But here's the catch. Number three is don't look back. Like, move forward. Meaning, just because there's a disruption in some momentum towards something that you're moving towards doesn't mean that you just give it up and bail, right? You have to just stop, assess the situation, breathe, and reevaluate. Okay, what's happening here? Let me put myself in this person's shoes. Where are my boundaries, and now what am I going to do? That what am I going to do is influenced by your vision, where it is that you're trying to go to. So this is how we can manage some of the disappointing things that can happen, and they happen. It's unfortunate. We lose partners this way. We, things get canceled. I mean, all sorts of different things can happen to disrupt the momentum that, or the course that you were on. And so those are some ways that we can handle it. And I just wanted to riff a little bit about that and encourage you to always check in with your vision when you're making a decision about what to do in one of those tough situations where you feel like you've been screwed by somebody. And then I think the final thing is and we've talked about forgiveness before in other segments, and that is we don't have time to not forgive people. We don't even have time to worry about forgiving people. Yes, you forgive people because of you. You forgive people so that you can move on. Does that mean that you do business with them again? No. But we have to let it go. Understand, set your boundaries, and move on. And that's the key. Okay? I just wanted to riff a little bit about that today. I hope that supports you and helps you in any of those kind of sticky situations that you find yourself in. Okay. Until tomorrow, Robes, Riffs, and Coffee. I'll talk to you later. Bye.